Well, shit, guys. Looks like there's actually a new D&D controversy, and not just a rehash of the same old shit people have been arguing about for years now on X. You know what that means.
Extreme TT RPG News! 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 Yeah! Extreme TT RPG News! Extreme TT RPG News! They're the world's most awesome TTRPGs! These little masters are learning how to believe when the wizards of the ghost attack. These TTRPG boys have got up no slack. Extreme! Extreme! News that is extreme! TTRPG power!
There are times when someone's true opinion can be revealed by the lies they choose to tell. So as you may have heard, it's been making the rounds this morning since last night. WizKid's, who make little minis for D&D, is putting out a miniature of the warrior from the original RedBox D&D box set artwork. And they've gender flipped it, so it's a woman. It was always a woman, though, much like Warhammer's issues. They're not gender flipping anything. This is always a female. I mean, you could only see them from behind. How would you know? It's not like the original artist is still alive and able to react to this and say, no, I drew a dude. But I guess the sarcastic reaction to this should be, well, why didn't you choose to change this character to a non-binary? You know, interesting that in order to be able to change his gender, it's got to be turned to a woman, and that in order for the figure to be, unquestionably female, they had to make certain adjustments to, the model's form. Kind of flies in the face a little bit of the, well, like, anyone can be a woman if they want to be a woman, and it doesn't matter how they look. That figure should have been made to look just like a male barbarian, but they could still say it's a woman, right? Because it's what the miniature warrior thinks they are, and believes that they are inside, and feels. It's their lived experience as a plastic miniature that informs their gender, not what WizKid's has decided to assign to them. So I don't know. It's interesting. Like I said, you can sometimes see the truth of what people really think based on the kind of information that they're trying to avoid putting out, based upon their lies. But I thought you didn't have to have breasts and a vagina to be a woman. So how come they had to make these changes to how the miniature looks in order to be able to say it is unquestionably female? Interesting. And how come they've gender flip it to female instead of non-binary or agender? It's almost as if they don't actually believe any of the gender-critical mumbo-jumbo that they otherwise would report to believe in. Would that mean that this whole miniature and the way it's been designed and released and announced is actually just a giant act of shitposting to get some attention on a product, as you maybe can fish a few sales from the people who will buy things just for political reasons, even if they don't actually have any need for the product? This is the same company, after all, that now has clerics in a wheelchair in their basic set of player character minis, so, I mean, marketing through self-inflicted controversy. I mean, it's not like, was anyone going to talk about this? D&D's in the toilet right now. But it's able to generate a little buzz by doing this, and of course all of us bottom feeders here on the internet can get our little clicks and whistles off of, grifting off of their controversy. Just another sign that Dungeons & Dragons is a brand that has become so poisoned that it'll likely never be able to recover from all this defacing and graffiti that's been put upon it, all in a quest to correct some non-existent wrong that never happened. But on the off chance you are looking for a role-playing game product where the warriors are clearly and unquestionably women, might I suggest checking out Amazon Time Barbarians of Space. It just came out on Monday. You can get the PDFs on the Drive-Thru RPG. You can get the print copies on the Amazon. And until next time,
Fuck yeah, my D&D fighter's got some fucking amazing giant creamy tits.
Extreme TTRPG news. It's the news for TTRPGs that's so fucking extreme. Get your extreme TTRPG news. Gary Gygax is alive. They're making it up to steal again. These colonious bastards won't take this hobby from me. Extreme TTRPG news. It's the news that's extreme and about TTRPG.
So fucking extreme!